Hello, hello. I am Coach Corey Sartori. I help female entrepreneurs overcome imposter syndrome and grow their business and attract their ideal client using social media marketing so they can make more money and achieve big goals. I am excited to share with you today how to build relationships online. You may hear in the background a couple of 5-year-olds playing. So just if you hear some crazy noises in the background, that's my son, being a little crazy boy. So today we're going to dive into how to build relationships online. And this is so valuable. So I worked in sales for 20 years. I trained hundreds of people in sales and how to get that sale for their customer. And it always started with building relationships. And so if you are a female entrepreneur and you are wanting to grow your business, part of what you need to do with marketing online is building relationships. Very often what I've seen is you'll get a new friend request, you'll say yes to them, and you'll immediately get a DM of somebody trying to sell you. And this is not building relationships. And if you are somebody that's doing this, I can imagine that you are not getting the results you want because you are not taking the time to get to know this person, get to know your customer. And this is so important if you want to grow your business. So you have to be able to cultivate relationships online. That is how you sell. I mean, I worked in sales for 20 years. This is what I taught my employees, and they would thrive when they would get to know their customer. When they would dive straight into selling, they would struggle. And so building relationships is super valuable. I worked in sales for so many years. I still have relationships with people that used to come shopping from me. My employees would build such great relationships. Their customers would come give them gifts for Christmas. And so relationships can be so powerful. And you have to be willing to take time to build relationships through your social media posts, through social media messaging, and more if you want to really create a thriving business. Very often, I've got those messages from real estate agents, from network marketers, where it's just that immediate, like, hey, this is what I do. Do you have any real estate needs? Hey, this is what I do. Are you interested in hearing about my product? Like they're not getting to know me or my needs, or even trying to figure out if the product that they are offering is something that I need in my life. And so building relationships is so important. And so today I want to share with you how to build relationships online so you can grow your business, so you can get more clients, and so you can grow your bank account. And so I want to offer you some actions, some ways to help you cultivate those relationships. And so let's dive in. So the first thing that you are going to do before you even start marketing or selling to your ideal customer, or even before you start building that relationship, is you need to get clarity on who your audience is. You need to understand who is your ideal client. So this is something I do with my clients when we start working together. It's one of the first things we do is we get clarity on who their ideal client is. So then they can start marketing to the right person. Because if you're trying to help everybody, you are helping nobody. And so you need to know exactly who that is that you want to market to. So say you're in real estate, or maybe you're a loan officer. One of the things that you need to do is get clarity on who is your customer. So is it a brand new home buyer? Is it somebody who has never gotten a home loan? Is it somebody that's doing a reverse mortgage? Like, who is your ideal customer? Because that's the person that you are going to build relationships with online. That's who you are going to market to. And so you really need to get clarity on your audience. So identify your target audience, and then you will use your social media platforms to attract them. So if you are in business, I'm a business coach. I'm a mindset and business coach. I can find people on LinkedIn because that's a business platform. And so you want to get clarity too of like, okay, well, what's going to be the best use of my time? What's going to be the best social media platform for me to use to attract those ideal clients? Where are my ideal clients? So first you have to figure out who is your ideal client, get clarity on your audience, and then, where are they? So you can start showing up. And when I teach my clients, I teach them everything. I teach them LinkedIn, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. I teach them everything so they can really maximize their impact and attract as many clients as possible. So that's the first thing, is so you have to get clarity on who is your audience, who is your ideal client. And then the next thing is you need to tell stories. So we are storytellers as human beings. We have been telling stories from the beginning of time. And that is how we connect, and that is how we get to know people. And so you need to be a storyteller. So knowing who your ideal audience is and then telling your story that will help them connect to you is really, really important. You'll hear this called as like a selling story. So thinking about who is that ideal client? What is the story that I need to tell about myself, about my experience, about what I do to help them gain interest in me and want to get to know me better? Because the thing is like people are going to, if you're sharing stories that engage them, they're going to want to get to know you better. And so you have to tell powerful stories in your marketing and tell those selling stories, if you will, to help them want to take that next step with you. Okay, so that's the second thing. The next thing to build relationships online is you need to engage with your audience. So if you're not commenting, if you're not messaging, if you're not tweeting, whatever it is, you're not building those relationships. And so having that idea of like, who is my ideal client? And then making sure that you're commenting on their posts, you're sending them a DM, and not a DM that is like, hi, this is what I do, buy from me. It's, hey, my name's Corey. I'm a mindset coach. I live here in Salt Lake City with my husband and my son. I'd love to get to know you better. Where are you from? What do you do for work? Whatever. Like, you want to build a relationship. You want to talk to this person. You don't want to just spam them. And so you need to really engage with your audience, and commenting is valuable because people see that, then they'll comment back and you can start a dialogue. And so you really want to make sure that you are engaging. Just because you have social media, if you're not actually engaging on it, it doesn't work. Something that's also really valuable is, on Instagram, if you go in 10 minutes before you're going to do a post and you go and you like people and you comment, and then you do your post, and then again for 10 minutes after that, you like and you comment, there's going to be more people that see your posts than don't, because you've been engaged online. So that's the third thing I wanted to share with you. The next thing is start conversations in your DMs. And remember, do not spam them. So you definitely want to start conversations in DMs. A lot of people, it makes them feel uncomfortable. They don't want to do it. But this is a way for you to get to know somebody and to build a relationship. And so DMs are so powerful. If you like somebody's post, or you like what they're sharing, or you have something in common, go ahead and send them a message. But again, make sure it's a genuine message that is genuinely trying to get to know them. It's not a, hey, this is what I do and this is what I sell. So saying, this is who I am, this is what I do, this is where I'm from, this is, maybe a hobby or whatever. I'd love to get to know you better. Where are you from? What do you do for work? Building that relationship is so powerful. It's so much better than a spam, because then somebody wants to actually respond. And not everyone's going to respond to you, and that's fine. But the people that do want to respond to you want to build a relationship with you. So that's the fourth thing. Start conversations in your DMs. And then the last thing is collaborate with others. And so collaboration is really, really valuable. It can help you grow your audience, and it can help you connect to your ideal client. So when I mean collaborate, it's find another business that's similar to yours, or find an influencer, find somebody within your niche and build a relationship with them, and then collaborate. Maybe that's on a podcast. Maybe you're on their podcast, or they're on your podcast, or maybe you guys do a StreamYard together, or you do a live together on Instagram. Collaboration is so, so powerful, because not only is your audience seeing this, their audience is seeing this, and it's going to help you grow your audience and build more relationships. And so building relationships with other people on social media that are trying to grow their business is really, really powerful as well. And so again, those things to support you in building relationships online are, first is you want to know who is your audience, who's your ideal client. Get clarity on that first before anything else. Then tell stories that speak to your ideal client. Tell stories that are personal to you. Stories are powerful. The next thing is engage with your audience. Make sure that you are commenting, you're messaging, you're tweeting, you're liking, whatever. And then the next thing is start conversations in the DMs. Do not spam them. Start a conversation, a genuine conversation. And then the next thing is collaborate with others, collaborate with other influencers, collaborate with other people in your business. If you're a loan officer, collaborate with a real estate agent. They have an audience that you probably want. And so just keep those in mind. And I promise, if you try these 5 things on, you'll start to build powerful relationships. And that is how you grow your business, is through building relationships. When people know that they can trust you, they feel good about what you're offering, they get to know you, then they want to work with you. That's when they want to hire you. And so I hope that you choose to try these on. Building relationships is how you sell yourself. It's how you market yourself. And so I challenge you to try these on so you can grow your business. This is what I do. This is what I help women with, is social media marketing. I teach them how to sell. I teach them how to market themselves. I teach them how to show up on social media, and then I support them in building their confidence and letting go of the limiting beliefs that have been stopping them in their business. And again, the first thing we do is we get clarity on your ideal client. And so I love what I do. I love helping women transform their lives and businesses. And I have 2 spots open for my one-on-one coaching program this month. So if you are serious about growing your business, if you want to make more money, I want you to send me a DM right now with the word program to find out more about how I can help you. So again, I have 2 spots open for May. If you're ready to transform your life and business, please send me a DM right now with the word program to find out more. I look forward to hearing from you.